Welcome to another episode of Chatting with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill-Staxx, and today I got Cuzzo.
Hurried up and they wouldn't have
Yeah.
waited for the proof and shit.
No? Because they would have thought you were just doing that just to do it.
Yeah.
For your own reasons.
But after that, it literally they were still cool with him. I ended up coming back to that side, and he ended up going to the other side.
Yeah.
The small side.
You went right back where you were?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stayed on I block fucking damn near my whole entire time there.
Was there any other Italian guys there?
Yeah. Yeah, and they were pissed.
They weren't fucking with, were they fucking with him?
The old head Italian dudes were pissed. The real ones.
Yeah.
Now, listen, I'm Crip, right? But, I mean, you see what I got on my stomach, right?
Mm-hmm.
I still rep my Italian heritage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the old heads would feel some type of way about me at first because I'm Italian and I'm in a Crip gang.
Yeah.
You know? But every one of them ended up being like a thorough person in my life in prison.
Yeah.
Like it's real recognized real in there. That's some real shit. And them old heads were, you could tell, very disappointed. Like, because technically, you know, he didn't snitch. He didn't say like, "Yo, it's," you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's being a bitch, man. That's like a bitch move.
Like, dude, as soon as you seen them writing him up, you should have fucking, you know?
Even if it wasn't his, he could have saved this dude's date.
Yeah. But see, the way he carried himself, you know, I talked to him. He was intelligent and shit. I'd busted up with him here and there. But he was very arrogant, cocky as fuck. Like,
you remember his first name?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Michael too.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look him up, see if I can find a picture of him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Michael Ciangelini. Low cut, you know, like me, dark brown eyes, dark brown hair, low cut, lined up, and he had a coke case, South Philly. They had to have done fucking news and articles on him because fucking you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Imagine.
Because his dad's name holds weight, bro. His dad's name, like, I guess he was doing hits and shit.
Yeah, his dad's
and his dad got smoked. That's how he died. He got hit.
Yeah, his dad got killed by Nicky Scarfo, right?
Yep. I mean, Nicky was killing everybody when that's all he did is order people to get killed.
Yeah, I know, man. His own nephew, man. Had his own nephew killed.
Yeah, that's a whole other level of savage.
It really is.
For real.
Was there any other mob dude you came across in your time in prison?
No, like, that's what's sad is a lot of them dudes been locked up since the 80s. Fuck, there was one locked up from the 70s, late 70s still, and he was still alive doing his time.
That's crazy.
But all them dudes are very low key. They don't talk about, like, they don't brag about their shit. They barely talk about it. Like, The only time I would hear stories is when there was a lesson involved in it, when they were trying to teach me something.
Yeah.
But very private dudes. Like,
Yeah.
I remember fucking I had a book, and like I don't even talk about him on my channel because I asked him to sign my book and he didn't even want to, he doesn't want nobody mentioning him. Like he's
Yeah, because they don't care about this podcast fame or any of that shit.
like, yeah,
They don't want it.
Look down on it. Like the way that they did shit back in the, like, and how they explained everything to me was smart, man, and complete opposite of what people do now.
Yeah.
Like, I remember this one old head told me he would never even talk. He always would carry a little notepad around and a pen and a Zippo lighter because he would write whatever he had to say, show it to the person, and then set it on fire.
Just like
And he
in
fucking did that all the
some of the
fucking
pictures
time.
I got, these guys are talking like this, yo. They're like, yo,
That's dedication.
it's smart.
Like,
The mob used to be totally different, man. They don't like now. If you put your hands on a made man, they don't give a shit. You're not getting killed over it.
yeah,
It's not, the loyalty's not there anymore. It's all bullshit, man.
bro, social media and all this like self snitching platforms, all these platforms to self snitch.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand how these kids don't see that the feds like they
Are watching.
they're
They're
behind
watching.
they're behind all of it. This is like,
I got a blood friend.
Back in the day, right?
Yeah.
They could not bust the mob, the mafia, because of how they did. They couldn't. They had to create RICO. They had to create a fucking law to get them. Think about the dedication that they had to make that shit as secret as they could and still make as much money as they did, because them two factors are very important.
They're still operating.
When the feds see, snitching didn't really exist back in the day. When the mob first started, that shit was like when someone, the first person, what was the first person? What was the first person to ever tell and admit that there was a mafia?
Judas. Jesus, man, they snitched on Jesus.
I'm talking about like fucking
Valachi.
He was the first person to admit, yes, there's a mafia and there's a chain of command, all this shit. The first person to ever, whatever.
I think it was Valachi.
When the creation of confidential informant was birthed, that fucking created a whole new ball game for the feds. It created a whole new ball game for the police.
They're using RICO against gangs now. They're using RICO against street gangs.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah.
Bro, they created, this is what I believe. I believe that all this shit was created so they don't need human being confidential informants anymore. They'll get it right from the fucking computer.
From the horse's mouth.
Right from right from their own human being.
Yeah.
Bro, all these dudes do is show pictures of everything they're doing and then showing off the money that that's the case. You just built the case right there. Look,
I got a blood friend that I was tattooing, right?
Yeah.
And I go home. I see he's all over the newspaper. I'm like, what the fuck? So I look. He posted a picture of himself with a gun, man, like this on Facebook.
Dumb as shit.
Feds kicked his door in. Bye bye.
Yeah, dumb as shit. They watch everything, bro.
They're scrolling through Facebook. They're on Instagram.
They're on everything. They're on everything. You
And they know,
bro. You know how many people catfish other people? You don't think the FBI be catfishing motherfuckers?
every
Get
day.
real. Bro, the FBI, it's known they catfish pedophiles. You don't think they
Every day.
catfish fucking gang leaders, fucking drug runners, fucking everything?
Yeah, of course.
Bro, like, there's no taking it back. It's too late. It's not going to change either.
No, definitely ain't. Yo, is there any other stories, crazy stories you haven't told before that you could tell me?
Yeah.
What do you got, man?
Okay, so this one dude, he's
Look, let me change the background real quick.
So
I could here, I'll put myself in a cell. Look at that, yo.
That's cool. That's cool as
Oh,
shit.
man. All right. I'll just sit here in the cell.
Okay, so there's a notorious prison it's now shut down, but it was called Western Penitentiary. You know that movie Ben Stiller made about the two dudes from New York that escaped and had that CO chick smuggling all their shit?
Yeah. I didn't watch that movie, but I heard of it.
It's Escape from whatever the prison name was called.
I'll check it out.
Upstate New York. I forget what the Escape from
Attica or something.
Find out what the prison was that they escaped from. That's what it is.
I'll find out.
That's what but Ben Stiller got a film permit and went into the prison that I was in for almost 3 years.
Oh,
and
prison?
This prison was the craziest prison I was ever in. Like, bro, I got stories for days of shit that went on in that fucking prison. Like, it was
back. Prison escape film.
Dannemora, I think it's called.
I don't know, man. All I see is prison escape. One of the breaks out alone. I don't fucking know. Escape plan.
No, type in New York.
New York.
Prison escape.
I think I got it. Hold on. New York prison escape. It doesn't say a name of a fucking movie or nothing, though. Hold on. I got it on images.
Put Ben Stiller right after you put New York prison escape.
Yeah. Escape from Demora. Yeah.
So that whole movie was filmed inside my prison.
The prison where you were, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I got a picture of it right here. Wait, they filmed the thing about in It was about New York, but it was filmed in Pennsylvania,
In
in
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's on Showtime. It's called Escape from Demora.
It's actually a good movie.
I never seen it. I'll check it out though. Does he act in it?
No, he is the director. He made the movie.
I got one of the pictures right here. So what's a story you could tell me about that place?